Yeah, we had no grand illusions about what we were going to do with our trip up there. We knew it was going to be a tough race, quality field, but thought there was a lot we could get out of it with our athletes being challenged. Since Coach Black has been here, we talked a number of times about taking them to events that are national quality and challenging them and taking them out of their comfort zone, and they definitely experienced that. And, with that, we got a few great performances, and then we seen some people I think were a little intimidated in that environment. But regardless, we did learn from it, and had some promising results coming away that we can look at individually, but then things that I know I need to work on as we want to be competitive later in the season. Certainly looking back on it, we probably would have moved up a few spots on the men's side if he was in there. If he simply just placed him where George and Brandon were, that would have moved us up 3 places probably in the results and beat a couple teams that it would have been nice to beat. So he's a huge component. We're just not deep, outside the top 5 right now. We don't have somebody that necessarily comes in and are right on the heels of those top 5. So we're definitely working on that, challenging those guys to step up. And this past weekend provided them that opportunity to do that. But he's going to be huge going forward, and it wasn't anything major. It was a precaution of holding him out, so look forward to getting him back. Yeah, I think looking honestly of where she finished in a quality field, quite possibly her best race is definitely a top 3, if not her best race. Just went out very controlled and moved up throughout the race, kept attacking throughout the race, and so was a great performance for her mid-season, for her something to build off of. And then Tabia on the women's side did tremendous too. She moves into the top 10 all time at LMU in just her second cross country meet as well. So we had those 2 promising results on the women's side, and then and then looking back quickly on the guys, George and Brandon also moved into the top 10 all time. So like I said, a few individual performances we can build off of, but definitely an eye-opening experience too as a whole. This is a key part of the season where we have to manage with back-to-back races, and it's going to be a 10K for the guys, 6K for the women. So we have to manage this part of the season smartly, making sure we don't wear them out at this part of the season. But I think these back-to-back meets also provided a great opportunity for us to learn about our team. So that's an important part that we go to these meets. But we're going to get a good look at these teams this weekend. I think we'll run somewhat of a controlled race, despite having an opportunity to run against these teams. We're going to try and control it a little bit at this point, but either way, we're going to find out about the course, and we're going to find out where we're at relative to these teams early in the season, and give us something to come back and work on.